Hello, and welcome to another in a series of Glenside Public Library's Quicktips, quick technology videos. Today, we'll be looking at Microsoft Excel and how to create a drop-down list in a cell in an Excel spreadsheet. So why would we want to do this? Well, first of all, let's look at our data. We have 6 company regions and sales across 4 quarters. Now let's say we want to create a lookup for our user so that they can simply type in the region and get the information back, the quarterly sales. Now, usually this would be placed on some sort of dashboard on a separate sheet, but for our purposes, we're going to do it all in one sheet. So let me start. I'm going to type in the region Midwest and hit enter. And sure enough, we get the quarterly sales, Very nice. Let's say if we want to look at the Northeast. Uh-oh. Well, you notice, obviously, that I spelled Northeast incorrectly, and so I get errors. Now, I would want to handle these errors more efficiently and cleanly, but for our purposes, I just want you to know that the lookup failed because it doesn't match any of these regions. Since we know we only want the users to input these 6 regions in this spelling, why not have them choose from a list? So let's go up here to the Data tab on the ribbon. Now notice our cursor is where we want our region input to be, and over here there's Data Tools, and we're going to choose Data Validation. So Data Validation is designed to limit what a user types in a cell. Currently it's set to any value, and that's the default. You can say I want them to put in a number or a date or a time or no more than so many characters, but we want a list. So let's choose list, and the source for our list, that list, I can type separated by commas, but it's easiest since I already have the region list here to highlight. And crucially, I want to make sure that I have in-cell drop-down selected. I'm also going to allow blanks. So I click OK. Now, when we come up here, Northeast, Northwest, etc., works fine. Now, understand they can still type in here, so that if they type in, they're going to get an error. This value doesn't match the data validation restrictions defined for this cell, which is kind of a generic error. So let's actually customize this a little bit more. So I'm going to cancel here, go back to my data validation, and as an input message, I'm going to say, please select a region from the list. I'm going to highlight this and copy it. And I'm going to go over to the error alert and paste in the same thing and click OK. Let's delete here. So the user comes in the first time to their dashboard, they click, and they get a message saying, hey, please select a region from the list. And so they do, and it works fine. And then they're in a hurry and they type. And their error now says, hey, please select a region from the list. Also, be aware they can still type in this field, and it will work just fine. But you've smoothed the user experience. You've made it a little bit easier and a little bit less error-prone for folks. Give it a try. I think this will really make your sheets look a lot more polished and professional and really make a nice impression. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.